Hello,
sensible to say here, Tom?
beg pardon?
Anything sensible, decent, Christian, and Episcopalian to say here, Tom, today?
I drove my last band run. I'm fucking through, and I am happy. That's what I am. I am just as proud as I
Oh,
can be.
Mick Maloney.
God.
Goddamn, called you a goddamn son of a bitch and prick-faced bastard.
That's all you got to say?
That's all I got to say to you today. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
Yeah, we're moving around so much, and bastards like Maloney always come up with a damn canvas, stick it right in your damn face.
How's that? You like that?
Drink some of that.
Hey, yeah, have some of
Have
this,
some of
Nick.
this.
Nick, have some of this.
tune for you right now. He's been with us going on 4 years now, and we really are proud to have him as part of the band. It's part of our family. He don't know it yet, but we've adopted him. He can get out of the band, but he can't get out of the family. That's right. The family will come and get you. He's going to do a song that's on his new album. He's got an album that's it's like about 4 or 5 months old right now, I guess. And we had it with us. We almost had it with us when we were here in May. It came out right after that. If you want to get a copy of it, you can find his album and our albums on sale over in the Folk Life Center, over in the little gift shop or record shop over there. Make you a good World's Fair souvenir. This is a fiddle tune, and he ain't going to use no bow. He don't need no bow.
Now, don't get it so fast I can't stay up with you today.
Come on, it's early, Daddy. You ought to be ready to go.
Just remember, you're half my age. Yeah.
He can play half a beat. Let him. It's called the Cincinnati Rag.
So why don't we pick that song out for an album title? Here's another one of my daughters called Rosie White. How about a nice welcome for Rosie? She's been singing with us about 3 or 4 months now. Just jumped right in there just like a duck in water. And
Wait, no, this.
she
Can we get out
sat
there?
in for sure. Okay, so here's the song she's going to sing for you called A Violet and a Rose.
I'm seeing
myself I need to behave better today than I did last night. I might look good, but beauty hides a lot.
Hey, your TV band?
No, just personal. How did you save yourself this morning?
Well, we'll do our very best. I know whether to behave ourselves or not. Do you, Danny? Danny says we can't do it.
Farmer cannot be successful without the rain, and it can't rain without an overcast sky. So you see, it takes the shadows, the sunshine, and the rain, just like it takes your tears to harvest golden grain. Your tears are reaching God when you cry them from your heart. Yes, He knows when you're broken inside. Inside there's a feeling only God knows, the burdens that you bear. And your tears are reaching God when you cry. For He knows how it feels to cry. Your tears are reaching God when you cry them from your heart. Yes, He knows when you're broken inside. Inside there's a feeling only God knows, the burdens that you bear. And your tears are reaching God when you cry.
There's a group coming up tonight. Wow, the old
Yeah. All you working people, you know.
DACA. We love it. We love it.
Penny needs to call Shirley at 966-6736,
Okay.
and I've got it on the back of this ticket number.
You want me to put it in my pocket?
When I get to the seat.
We love you, Mary.
What's in the artist's work here, Raymond?
$3.75.
I won't take my picture anyway. I'm a vampire. It'll reflect straight. I break cameras.
Danny boy.
What's that?
Do what?
I enjoyed your singing.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay, let's see. Take the road north from Asheville, 25 and 70. All the way to North Carolina 208. Turn right on that and go about 3 miles, and then turn right again on North Carolina 212. Go 8.5 miles, and turn right on the Cutshaw Town Road. And just take the first left and go 3/4 of a mile and take the first right, and you're right there. It takes about an hour from Asheville.
Happens except on Saturday.
You know what? That's just what I would like to do, but whatever. I think we could do the rhythm route right before thing because our routines are so short. I really like to have a tag. Because I can pick up on the tag.
You don't have anything.
Why am I even here, Flo? Well, it's members of several
Lives forever, as long as there's faded pair of blue jeans, white, green, black, and leather, and dreams. There's a little bit going in all of us. No, all of us don't wear the cowboy boots and spurs. A man will dream of rescuing damsel in distress. There's a girl likes to dream that it's her. The cowboy lives forever, as long as there's faded pair of blue jeans, white brim hats and leather and dreams.
I'm going to take dance lessons, I've decided.
Yeah, where?
Yeah, at UT.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you living?
I'm living in a house, and I'm teaching school, and I'm getting my picture taken. I'm going to go watch some cloggers.
Oh, can I go get it for your birthday? No, can I go get ice? We'll get that with Dad. I see your bird.
Well, good afternoon. Came in late, and they're going to be back at 7 o'clock, the folks who were just off a few minutes ago, and they do have some records in our folk life shop. We're going to be going pretty much non-stop with entertainment all day long. We have some of the best of the festival this last weekend, and we have a lot of folks, about 400, over 400, who have just come back, who've performed here during the summer, and we've invited them all back for this final party at the end. Right now I'd like to introduce a ventriloquist while they're setting up.
fine. You doing this for you? Oh, I was buying some records. I'm getting some good records. Buying them over here at the store. I'm buying some blues records, a Zydeco. Buying one by a man named Dropsy. Did you ever hear of him? And another one by Flying Willie Johnson. And a T-shirt maybe. I'm just seeing a lot of people here having fun. Yeah.
The opportunity to share the stage with our neighbors, the Great Smoky Mountain Cloggers. We've never done that before. They're from our neck of the woods. And what we'd like to do with this workshop today is illustrate the different styles of clogging. Now, if you were to go into the mountains today, you would find two very different styles of clogging, one being traditional and the other being precision. Traditional clogging is a more free-form style of clogging in which each dancer beats out their own rhythms as they do circle-type formations. And then in the precision clogging, you'll see very highly synchronized stepping, everyone doing the exact same step in the exact same style. And then the green grass cloggers are kind of a combination of both. So we'd like to well, we hope you'll enjoy this, and like I say, we're really happy to be here. We'd like to bring out the green grass cloggers first to show you that kind of combination style. Thank you.
I've been
exhibit.
and so on. And the development has been once or twice a year. In fact, I'm doing a concert there in March this year.
You're doing something
A
now?
concert in early March.
Whereabouts?
I'm not sure yet.
You're trying to find a place. You'd like to do one. Midwinter is a good time to do a concert in the Caribbean.
An Irish concert, huh?
That's right, yeah.
Boy, that would be interesting.
Well, Miami, I went to one of the politicians' fundraising events. Walked in there, and right off the bat, they said, "You must be Irish." Everybody's running around. You know, they have fourth generation Miami people there who are from Ireland, and they're trying to hold their own among the Cubans.
Over here on the right, he plays the banjo all the time, but they come off and forgot the banjo, so he has to go on the stage every time I do, so he just picked him up a fiddle. And he's a little boy, 4-year-old, his name's Ralph II. Give him an eye. Now I'll give you just a little bit of the way that I photographed it play now. This is a tune that I wrote back in the 50s and about 1955, I believe, and we recorded it. It's called Clinch Mountain Backstep. Did you hear it?
Gin and tonic.
That's where we
What are you drinking?
Where'd you get that hat, Amber?
Yeah, where'd you didn't take it?
I joined the Australian Army and I was supposed to be back in Sydney yesterday. I know what.
Where's your program, man?
I don't know.
I need a copy badly. You bet, Captain.
Oh, my there, you know, the French actor, he goes, that's right. Well, it's none of the above. None of the above. None of the
Hello out there, folks. Vote for Randy Tyree. Reaganomics is killing me. Reaganomics is working. That's why I'm not.
Get that pen with.
Hamper.
Ugly people's convention over there.
Come on, one more time. Don't ever say that I didn't make you dizzy.
What in the How the hell can you look as goddamn ugly as a goddamn Shanty Irishman? There's no earthly goddamn way. Go in there and get the Eugene O'Donnell. He's a British subject, you know. Hell, let him look ugly for you. Hell.
Everything but a real moonshiner.
Nimrod was there.
We wanted you to be there, and we wanted the police to raid us. Bill Malone, that would have made a good 50th anniversary.
Oh, perfect and fitting. They're throwing grenades at you. I got what you're trying to get away from.
He offered to provide us with a couple gallons of, maybe I shouldn't tell you this.
No, listen, you'd only be the 50th or 60th institution or individual that we supplied it to.
Somebody stole 7 gallons from me the other night. Sold 6 up here and 1 at home.
I went on Bill Malone still living.
Hey, boy, if you're gonna play this goddamn spy, go on down on the Midway somewhere, you bastard, you.
less or no more. First was called, what was it called? The Maid of Kisco, and the second was called Redoubts Number 9. And I'm sure you can hear right away the similarity between that kind of music and the music this whole part of America is famous for, mountain music of Appalachia. And we're going to be playing lots more of that before this set is out. I'm going to sing a song now which is a recent composition of a Dublin songwriter called Pete St. John, who wrote this song about social change in the city of Dublin, where I spent myself many rambunctious years a while back, and the city I have a great deal of affection for. And he wrote a song about an old Dubliner looking at the incredibly quick change that has taken place in that city in the last couple of years, and called it Dublin in the rare old times. But I suppose, you know, because change is such a universal topic, that the song has a more universal theme than just Dublin itself. Raised in songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. A hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, that once was part of Dublin in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. Oh, me name it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be, born and raised in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost to redundancy, like my house that fell to progress. My trade's a memory, and I courted Peggy Dyson, as pretty as you please, the roving child of Mary, in the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student class, his eyes were black as coal, when he took her off to Birmingham, she took away my soul. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old time. Oh, the years have made me bitter, the drink has dimmed my brain, for Dublin keeps on changing, nothing stays the same. The metropole and pillar are gone, the royal long since pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes a city of my town. So farewell and leave me, I can no longer stay and watch those nude lads glass cages rise up on Dublin Quay. My mind's so full of memories, too old to hear new chimes. I'm a part of what was Dublin in the railroad time. Ring-a-ring, Rosie, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the railroad times. Ring-a-ring, Rosie, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the railroad time. Young Timothy Britton here, who's only 48 years old, but he doesn't look a day over 60, has been playing the pipes for most of his life, and these are, I'm sure to a lot of you, a strange instrument. Indeed, to me and Timmy, it's a strange instrument as well. In fact, it's attached to his belly button. You can't see it, but this instrument's been around for a long time in Ireland. Timmy will tell you about it.
It was developed around 250, 300 years ago or so in Ireland from the what's now known as the Scottish pipes. And those, of course, you blow with your mouth. This one you pump up with a bellows. You strap around your waist and around your arm, and it goes across through your belly button to the bag over here. And from there you force the air out into all the rest of the pipes. This one here is called the chanter. That's what you play the melody on. It's got over twice the range of the Highland pipes, and it's also got some other neat sounds you can make on it you can't really do on the Highland pipes. Over here, to my right, to your left, got three pipes that all play the same note in octaves of another, and they're called drones. They do exactly that. They just provide a very simple harmony in the background, very appropriate to the modal structures of the tunes. There's also things that sound very much like that train horn there, and they're called regulators. Although they don't really regulate anything that I can think of. They remain silent until you hit them with your wrist. So I'll play a slow air. If that guy would tune up his pipes, I'd be a lot happier.
Giving it his all today.
Play a slow air, and then we'll go into a couple jigs afterwards.
from Derry in the north of Ireland is going to play a couple of tunes for you. First is the slow air and followed by a hornpipe. And you know, a lot of the very slow airs we have in Ireland, and a lot of them are very sad airs. They come from the Gaelic song tradition. And I suppose you know the history of the country is not a very happy one. It hasn't been for a good many hundreds of years in terms of political strife. And a lot of the songs reflect the sadness not only of that, but of the emigration that drove an awful lot of people to the New World. And this particular song is an interesting one, the tune that Julian's going to play the ear of, and that its original Gaelic title was Niechan Nis Mohum Abunian, I Don't See You Anymore, My Love. But it was borrowed by Stephen Foster, who you all have heard of, no doubt, and he used it as a tune for a very beautiful song he wrote called Gentle Annie. And after that, Julian's going to play a hornpipe called the Derry Hornpipe. And if you want to make this man very mad, you call his city Londonderry. He gets very, very angry when people do that. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. average enough. I suppose the man will practice now, he might get a bit better, you know. We're going to have some guests up with us here in a while, and very special friends of us. They've become in the last couple of weeks, well, in the last couple of months really, in the whole duration of this Folklife Festival, which has been a very special occasion, you know, for the performers who've come here, because it's great for us people, you know, who normally don't get a chance to meet people outside the Irish music circle, to meet all the great musicians in this part of the world, all the great dancers and musicians and singers who made the week here that we've spent in this particular week, the last week of the fair, just an absolutely memorable one for us from every particular point of view you could think of. And we'd like to thank at this stage every single person involved in the running of this Folklife Festival. You know, we've seen them behind the scenes. You come here and you see professionally put on shows. All the sound is correct. Everything runs like clockwork, and it all does this because of the incredible professionalism and dedication, generosity and genuine kind of friendship that the people in the organisation of this festival have extended to us, the performers, over the time that the festival has run. So if we could please ask you to give them all a big hand. We feel very privileged to be here. This is the last day of the fair. And we're going to have some friends of ours. The Greengrass Cloggers going to be along in a while, and several other musicians that we've been jamming with all week. We're going to sing one song before that happens, and I might tell you, by the way, that there are records for sale of Irish music in the Folklife shop behind you there in the brick building. And please form an orderly line. We don't want people killed in the rush, you know. We don't want an undignified scramble for these very valuable souvenirs. I'm going to sing a song called The Lark in the Morning from the north of Ireland. It's a song of a boy meets girl situation, the sort of theme that's common the world over in song. And this one has a lot of symbolism to conceal the more intimate details of the encounter, if you see what I mean. The lark in the morning, she rises up her nest, and she goes up in the air with the dew on her breast. And like a jolly ploughboy, she whistles and she sings, and she comes home in the evening with the dew all on her wings. Roger the ploughboy, he is a dashing blade. He goes whistling and singing through yonder lone glade. He's met with dark-eyed Susan, she's handsome I declare, and she's far more enticing than the birds all in the air. He's met with dark-eyed Susan, she's handsome I declare, and he's bought a rose of ribbon for to reel around her hair. Oh, the lark in the morning, she rises up her nest, and she goes up in the air with the dew all on her breast. And like a jolly ploughboy, she whistles and she sings, and she comes home in the evening with the dew all on her wings. As they were coming home from the wakes of the town, the grass had been all green and the meadows been cut down. If they should chance to tumble all on the new mown hay, it's kiss me now or never, this bonny lass did say. Oh, the lark in the morning, she rises up her nest, and she goes up in the air with the dew all on her breast. And like a jolly ploughboy, she whistles and she sings, and she comes home in the evening with the dew all on her wings. When 20 long weeks were over and past, her mammy asked the reason why she thickened round the waist. It was the pretty ploughboy, this young girl ended say, for he caused me to tumble all on the new mown hay. Oh, the lark in the morning, she rises up her nest, and she goes up in the air with the dew all on her breast. And like a jolly ploughboy, she whistles and she sings, and she comes home in the evening with the dew all on her wings. So here's a help to you, ploughboy, wherever you might be, that likes to have a pretty girl sitting on each knee. With a jug of good strong porter, you'll whistle and you'll sing, and the plowboy is as happy as a prince or a king. Oh, the lark in the morning, she rises up her nest, and she goes up in the air with the dew on her breast. And like a jolly plowboy, she whistles and she sings, and she comes home in the evening with the dew on her wings. The lark in the morning, she rises up her nest, and she goes up in the air with the dew on her breast. And like a jolly plowboy, she whistles and she sings, and she comes home in the evening with the dew on her wings. We're going to have to, I think, shift around a bit and change our microphone positions and whatnot, because we're going to have some reprobate musicians come to play with us here. Refugees, actually, Junior Dougherty here was deported from New Mexico a while back. They couldn't deal with him anymore out there. But he's here in Knoxville, and along with a whole bunch of other people who will all be, and I'm sure, announced to come on the stage. And we're going to have one of the great clogging groups of our time, the Greengrass Cloggers, here to dance. And it's going to be an interesting sort of an experience, because this is going to represent a hybrid in the fact that we're Irish musicians playing with American musicians, playing Irish tunes that have come over here, found a home in the mountains. And the cloggers represent a tradition that's grown out of, among other things, there have been several influences, Irish step dancing. So this is going to be sort of an unusual experience, one we haven't had before. Anything can happen, and probably will. So hold on for a second, we get all fixed up here.
Oh, there's a lot more party going on. Well, we're going to take just a minute to rearrange here. We've got some more music coming up immediately. Could we have another hand for Timmy Britton, Mick Maloney, and Eugene O'Donnell? Not they can drink as much as they do and play that well, we'll never know. Hollow legs. We're going to continue on. We've got some more fine fiddle players with us. Please give a warm welcome to another group of musicians. They're going to slip a couple numbers in here. We wouldn't want you to miss them. Junior Doherty, Fraser Moss, Chris Allen, and Dale Ballinger on bass. Let's have a big World's Fair welcome for them.
And if God said it, that's good enough for me.
Set it on
Y'all
down.
feel all right? You feel real good? We feel good too.
Yeah.
You know, we had a World's Fair. I've been having a good time everywhere I go. So while you're feeling good, and while you're in a good mood, let's put our hands together while we tell you